Chapter 11 Huo Yuhao, damn, he is indeed a turtle man, his green face is so tough. You are listening at novelfull.audio. What kind of ability is this? The faces of the people covered by the killing domain changed immediately, they all clearly felt that their attack power was reduced by 30%. Domain. You actually have a domain. Although Su Sancher was careless, he was at least one of the twin stars of the outer courtyard. The domain skills can still be recognized. For a moment, he was under pressure. Damn, who did I offend? He has a domain at such a young age. But soon he laughed out loud, because he saw the 10-year white soul ring rising under Huo Yuhao's feet. Ha ha ha, bluffing, right? I thought he was so powerful, but it turned out to be a soul master of more than 10 levels. The soul ring is still 10 years old. What if you have a domain? I will let you know the difference in strength. Su Sancher laughed, immediately summoned the martial soul. Xianming turtle. The body shook violently. 3 soul rings rose instantly under his feet. Yellow. Yellow. Purple. Standard in the Soul Master world. The 3 soul rings also showed his soul master's strength. His body also expanded with the appearance of a black tortoise shell shield. The difference in strength? Huo Yuhao snorted coldly, he didn't even look at the options. Although Huo Yuhao was the weaker party on the surface, his soul power level was only level 16, but Huo Yuhao practiced the true Shantian treasure record. With the blessing of the domain, the difference in combat power between the two of them was actually not much. Everyone seemed to have forgotten to leave and looked at the two of them intently. Soul shock. Mental interference. Huo Yuhao integrated the 2 soul skills into one and released a combination skill. This is the soul skill secret method combination skill. As long as he wants, he can combine any 2 soul skills together. Combination skill, Soul Crush. Su Sancher raised the Xianming shield and half-crouched to block his body. If he faced a soul master with physical attacks, this trick would indeed fail, but Huo Yuhao was a mental attack. This time, Su Sancher suffered from the information. After being hit by this blow, his soul was crushed. Su Sancher immediately felt dizzy, as if he couldn't think. True crane control and dragon capture. While Su Sancher was being controlled, Huo Yuhao immediately sucked him in. True mysterious jade hand. A solid slap hit Su Sancher's face. Huo Yuhao's hand was a little painful, it also made Su Sancher dizzy. Damn, he is worthy of being a turtle man. Billion is really hard. Huo Yuhao spit out a mouthful of saliva. At this time, Su Sancher also came back to his senses. He was about to fight back immediately. But a sharp female voice sounded not far away. What are you going to do? Su San. Sure. Jiang Nannan gritted her teeth and roared. Hearing Jiang Nannan's roar, Su Sancher also stopped his actions. He silently retracted his martial spirit. Are you stupid? Do you think I will stop? Huo Yuhao went up and kicked Su Sancher, knocking him over on the spot. He is not a gentleman. Since the war has begun, he must do everything he can. Whoever wins has the final say. Because Su Sancher has withdrawn his martial soul and soul power, he is now just like an ordinary person. He was just kicked by Huo Yuhao with all his strength, and now his head is still buzzing. At this time, Huo Yuhao launched the spiritual eye illusion. The 4 eyes met. Stop it, he has received the punishment he deserves. Jiang Nannan walked over. You said stop, so stop. Wouldn't it be very embarrassing for me? As he said that, Huo Yuhao picked up the storage soul guide on Su Sancher's body. This is your compensation to me and my attack fee. Do you have any objection? Huo Yuhao looked down at Su Sancher. At this moment, he had briefly entered the illusion. How could he have any objection? I have no objection. As he said that, Su Sancher climbed up from the ground. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have fought for Jiang Nannan. I will definitely reflect on it. Su Sancher bowed to Huo Yuhao. It's a good thing to admit your mistakes and correct them. Huo Yuhao patted Su Sancher on the shoulder. Where's the reward? Damn, why hasn't it come yet? Didn't all the valuables on him show up? Jiang Nannan saw that the two of them were like old friends, and suddenly felt a little clown, and turned away immediately. It's really wonderful, this is Su Sancher. A fifth-year student, and Bebe is known as the twin stars of the outer school. I was impressed by this freshman, not everyone was talking about it, but the meaning changed as the story spread. What freshman defeated Su Sancher with one move? What Su Sancher was defeated by a freshman with one hand? It was even more outrageous later. What Su Sancher was scared to death by the freshman's domain release. I think the storage soul guide alone is not enough for your appearance fee, so add this. As he said that, Su Sancher took out a small white porcelain bottle and handed it to Huo Yuhao. Good, good, there are still things hidden, fortunately I fell into my illusion, ding. Congratulations to the host for completing option 2, the reward, Soul Ring Slot X1, has been issued to the host. Storage space, Shentian Baoluk True X1, Soul Ring Slot X1. During the time when Su Sancher was under the illusion, Huo Yuhao briefly went through the 4 options this time. He felt that except for the second one, the other rewards were basically unobtainable. Option 4 is definitely worth it, but for a mere level 1 innate soul power, it's totally not worth it. You know, Huo Yuhao's innate soul power is already recovering. It has now recovered to level 3 innate soul power. And Huo Yuhao can directly recover to level 10. So this reward of adding 1 level of innate soul power is actually just like that. Su Sancher also shook his head suddenly at this time. What happened to me just now? Huo Yuhao said innocently. You just apologized to me and gave me all your assets. Ah. Su Sancher was stunned for a while. Didn't he just fight with him fiercely? Didn't Nan Nan come out to mediate? Then did the two reconcile? In the end, did he and Nan Nan live a happy life? What is going on now? Who can tell me? Huo Yuhao pretended to be puzzled and said, Brother Su, what's wrong with you? You just apologized to me in front of so many people. Are you going to regret it? That it must be said that if it was a different type of illusion, Su Sancher would definitely be able to break free quickly. Unfortunately, this illusion was Jiang Nan Nan. The effect of the spiritual eye illusion is very simple, that is, to drag the creatures that look into each other's eyes into the illusion. If the spiritual point is much lower than Huo Yuhao, then no matter what illusion Huo Yuhao casts on the target, he can't break it. Obviously, Su Sanchi's spiritual power is enough to break the illusion. It's just that because the person in the illusion is Jiang Nan Nan, he is immersed in the illusion. Ah. No, how can I regret it? Su Sancher shook his head. Although Jiang Nan Nan left, she didn't go far, not to mention that there were so many people nearby to testify. Another point is that the feeling just now was really wonderful, he really wanted to do it again. Chapter 12 Huo Yuhao, I understand, but I forgot. Do you want to say it again? You are listening at novelfull.audio. Oh my god, I got 3 Xianshui pills for free. Huo Yuhao covered his mouth and laughed. Isn't this better than apologizing? If he remembered correctly, Xianshui pills can increase the innate soul power by 1 level, it can also increase the soul power level. After eating 3 Xianshui pills, he will probably be level 18 or 19, and his physical fitness will be further improved. Tangya and Bei Bei walked over from nearby not long after Su Sancher left. Yu Hao, how is your business? Tangya took the grilled fish and asked. Fortunately, I made money from the tuition. Brother Bei, here are the 10 gold soul coins you paid for me. As Huo Yuhao took out the 10 gold soul coins, he took out a Xianshui pill from the white porcelain bottle. Is this Xianshui pill? Bei Bei recognized that this pill was the Xianshui pill worth 10,000 gold at a glance. Yes, it is Xianshui pill. Huo Yuhao nodded. This is too expensive. Bei Bei quickly refused. Huo Yuhao said seriously, what are you talking about? We are all members of the Tang sect. If you become stronger, I will have a backer, right? In that case, I will accept it. Bei Bei did not refuse and accepted the Xianshui pill. although he was already over level 30, that only reduced the effect of the Xianshui pill, not directly invalid. After sending Tangya and Bebe away, Huo Yuhao also packed up and returned to the dormitory, in the Sea of Spirit. "Brother Tianmeng, don't sleep, come and escort me." After saying that, Huo Yuhao knocked on Tianmeng Ice Silkworm's head. Okay, you keep bothering me. Where did you get so many things to improve soul power?" Tianmeng Ice Silkworm had no idea what was going on, he only kept the command to wake it up when it sensed danger, so he didn't know that Huo Yuhao had exploded the Xianshui pill from Su Sancher. "Don't worry about it. Do you still want revenge? I've worked so hard, but you still sleep every day. It's as if I'm going to take revenge." With that, Huo Yuhao left the Sea of Spirit. Hey, Yu Hao, you heard it wrong. I didn't say anything just now. Tianmeng Ice Silkworm was immediately anxious. "You start, I'll escort you." Huo Yuhao didn't hesitate and took 2 Xianshui pills immediately, thanks to Huo Yuhao's amazing absorption and digestion speed. Breakthrough. Level 17. Breakthrough. Level 18. Finally stopped at level 18, the innate soul power also recovered to level 5. Awesome. Huo Yuhao clenched his fists and laughed. In just a few days, Huo Yuhao has broken through several levels in a row, and he is only 2 levels away from level 20. Just then, the dormitory door was kicked open. A boy with short pink and blue hair walked in. A pair of eyes is also light blue, just like Huo Yuhao's. Huo Yuhao certainly knew him, or rather, her short light blue hair and eyes, coming to the dormitory at this time. Except for Wang Dong, there was no one else. Wang Dong looked at Huo Yuhao sitting on the bed and said condescendingly, "Hey, you belong to this dormitory, right? Why did you only clean half of it? I order you to clean the dormitory now, immediately, and immediately. Then I will temporarily allow you to live in the same dormitory with me. In addition, I have a few more rules, you should remember them well. 1. You are not allowed to bring people back to the dormitory without my consent. 2. You are not allowed to take off your clothes in the dormitory. 3. You are not allowed to snore at night. 4. Don't bother me if you have nothing to do. 5. The dormitory hygiene will be yours from now on, but you can't touch my bed. Do you understand?" Huo Yuhao pinched his ears. "Sorry, I didn't pay attention just now, do you want to say it again?" After hearing this, Wang Dong repeated his rules again. Huo Yuhao said seriously, "I understand now, but I didn't remember it." "Do you want to say it again?" Wang Dong clenched his fists, but seeing Huo Yuhao's expression, he felt that he didn't seem to be pretending, so he repeated his rules again word by word. "Do you remember it now?" Wang Dong looked at Huo Yuhao and said word by word. Huo Yuhao nodded, "I remember it now, but I forgot the meaning." "Do you want to say it again?" Now even if Wang Dong was a fool, he knew that Huo Yuhao was playing tricks on him. Wang Dong shouted angrily, "You're looking for death," without waiting for Huo Yuhao to reply, he punched him. Hey, you were quite obedient just now." Huo Yuhao immediately used the real ghost shadow to avoid the attack. "Don't force me to fight. If we really fight, you can't beat me." Huo Yuhao warned, "Before you develop and have a strong background or backing, you can endure it. Wang Dong's background is much stronger than Su Sanchi's. That's the Haotian sect that has been around for tens of thousands of years. There's even an extreme Douluo. I can't beat you. Are you kidding?" Wang Dong got even more excited after hearing what Huo Yuhao said. "You still don't believe it? Come downstairs, let's fight, don't destroy the dormitory." Huo Yuhao turned his back and walked downstairs. Of course he wouldn't reveal such a big flaw, he had already started the mental detection, and if Wang Dong dared to attack by surprise, he would definitely suffer a lot. At worst, he could defect in advance and go to the body sect. "You don't take me seriously at all, you are so good." Seeing Huo Yuhao directly exposing his back, Wang Dong's anger was ignited again. He also followed Huo Yuhao downstairs. "Huh. The dormitory manager is online." Huo Yuhao suddenly saw another person at the door. because he came to the academy in advance, he didn't see the dormitory manager at first. "What are you doing? Are you going to fight or not?" Wang Dong couldn't help asking when he saw Huo Yuhao never came. Huo Yuhao smiled. "I think it's meaningless to just fight, why don't you add some gold soul coins?" Wang Dong looked at Huo Yuhao's clothes and couldn't help asking, "Do you have gold soul coins?" "Just bet." "Yes, of course. 3,000 gold soul coins, how about it?" Huo Yuhao looked at Wang Dong provocatively. Wang Dong didn't hesitate at all. "You dare, why don't I dare?" "Uncle, can you please be a witness?" Huo Yuhao asked Moon. "I was lying down well, why did you find me?" Moon, I. Without waiting for Moon to continue, Huo Yuhao immediately said, "Okay, I agree." Moon. "Can I say no?" "In that case, let's fight it out." Huo Yuhao turned around immediately. Real. Ghostly trace. Huo Yuhao appeared in front of Wang Dong like a ghost. While Wang Dong was still in shock, he immediately used a real move. Control the crane and capture the dragon. Instantly sucked Wang Dong in. At the same time, Huo Yuhao's right hand had turned into a jade-white color and blew towards Wang Dong's face. It was real. Mysterious Jade Hand. Chapter 13 Huo Yuhao, Lao Deng, is it safe for me to stop my ghost fire downstairs? You are listening at novelfull.audio. Seeing that he was about to receive a solid slap, Wang Dong immediately stretched out his hand to block his face. However, the expected attack did not come. Just when Wang Dong was confused, he discovered that Huo Yuhao was missing. It was at this moment that he felt someone kicked him. Huo Yuhao looked at Wang Dong, who fell on the ground, and said, "It's not a good thing to be distracted during battle." Wang Dong stood up and patted the dust on his body. "Tisk, it's just a slight advantage." "What are you proud of?" "Martial spirit. Possession." A pair of blue butterfly wings spread out behind his back. Light goddess butterfly. Possessed. At the same time, 2 soul rings, one yellow and one purple, rose from the soles of his feet. Abnormal soul ring ratio. The second 1,000-year soul ring. Humph, you're still not convinced. If I had taken the knife just now, you would have been dead. Huo Yuhao laughed. "In that case, let me show you the difference in strength." A white soul ring rose under Huo Yuhao's feet. "Is this the gap in strength you mentioned?" "It is indeed, but it's between you and me. I was just careless. I'm really curious now, how did you enter Shrek Academy?" The dormitory manager looked at the two people with interest. It seems that he is expecting something. Wang Dong smiled contemptuously. "How dare you be so arrogant even if you have only 10 years of spirit ring?" He seemed to have forgotten how Huo Yuhao had just kicked him to the ground. "Why didn't you say that you can't even use martial arts to deal with me?" Huo Yuhao looked at Wang Dong with a smirk on his face. Wang Dong said slowly, "A lion fights a rabbit with all his strength. Do you understand? Smile, you tried your best. If that's the case, then I will help you." Saying that, Huo Yuhao stamped his foot vigorously. Killing field. Turn on. Wang Dong's attack power immediately dropped by 30%. Huo Yuhao's attack power immediately increased by 10%. If you want to torture, then torture a little more miserably. The true purple demonic eyes are also used at this moment. Moon was also in the killing field and immediately felt something strange. The look in Huo Yuhao's eyes became even more shocked. Field. When you are a teenager, you will have a field after more than 10 levels. What a genius. And he was right there was absolutely no mistaking it. Shrek Academy, found a treasure. His eyes also went from slightly open to half open. This is enough to prove the importance he attaches to Huo Yuhao. Wang Dong felt the reduction in strength and suddenly panicked. Immediately display the second soul skill. Light of the Butterfly God. The distance between him and Huo Yuhao is very close, which is enough for Wang Dong to target Huo Yuhao. But the next scene almost made his jaw drop. Huo Yuhao used an extremely weird movement technique to dodge all of the Butterfly God's light. This is impossible. Ever since Wang Dong obtained this soul skill, few people locked by him can escape. Unless the difference in soul power is huge. However, now he has a higher soul power level. Although he didn't know Huo Yuhao's specific level, Huo Yuhao only had one soul ring. This is enough to show that his soul power level has not yet exceeded level 20. And he not only has a second soul ring, but it is also a 1,000-year-old one. But even with such a gap, Huo Yuhao still avoided them all. Impossible? Are you probably still living in a dream? That with that said, Huo Yuhao launched a soul attack. If he loses, he will lose 3,000 gold soul coins, and he will not let go no matter what, go all out. This is respect for the opponent. At this moment, the true controlling crane and capturing dragon was activated. By sucking Wang Dong toward him, the soul impact that had a chance of being avoided is now almost impossible to avoid. Wang Dong was caught off guard and suddenly felt that his mind went blank, as if he had no brain. Interesting, it's still a mental attack. The dormitory man on the recliner chuckled. At this moment, Huo Yuhao felt a force invading his body. Damn it, isn't it? The soul shock mistook me. Bite. Choose to trigger. You used soul impact on Wang Dong to activate the consciousness left by Tang San. How will you make a choice? Option 1, use it for your own use, absorb Tang San's spiritual consciousness as a soul ring. Completion reward, divine power plus 100. Option 2, no resistance, unlock the soul protection of life choices and let Tang San invade you. Completion reward, pseudo-artifact golden trident. Option 3, the other party has a daughter, let his daughter in the lower world, compensate for what he did. Completion reward, level 5 traveling soul guide, ghost fire. Option 4, Jia Jia smiled strangely, Jia Jia, Jia Jia, Tang San, you don't want your daughter to be kicked by me, right? Completion reward, yellow hair. Huh. So my soul is protected? Huo Yuhao always thought that his memory had been copied by Tianmeng Iceworm. As a result, it seems that this is not the case now. No wonder Tianmeng Bingken asked for his own name, but he didn't copy his own memory when co-authoring it. From this point of view, this is probably the reason why Electrolux didn't come out to shout a few words, yellow hair, level 5 soul guide, ghost fire, Huo Yuhao. Lao Deng, is it safe for you downstairs when I stop the ghost fire? That he had already figured out the picture. What kind of rewards are these chicken feathers? That's a bit rude, of course, being distracted during a battle is a big taboo. Huo Yuhao quickly recovered and used the mysterious jade hand to defeat Wang Dong. Wang Dong was only in his 20s, so his spirit points were naturally not that high. Facing Huo Yuhao, whose spirit points were as high as 300, Wang Dong certainly couldn't directly eliminate the dizziness of the soul shock. Even Tang San's consciousness did not reach the standard for attacking. You lost. Huo Yuhao looked down at Wang Dong, who was lying on the ground. At the same time, he operated the soul Ju and the true mysterious heavenly art, and the invading power was immediately assimilated by Huo Yuhao. Yeah, I lost. As proud as Wang Dong was, he had to admit defeat at this moment. Huo Yuhao could easily defeat him with low-level soul power, which meant that he was fully capable of killing him. If he had a knife or something, he would have died long ago. What's wrong with the second soul ring being 1,000 years old? At this time, Huo Yuhao absorbed the invading power. Breakthrough. Level 19. Ding. Congratulations to the host for completing option 1. The reward, divine power plus 100, has been issued to the host. Awesome. Not only did he beat up Wang Dong, he also broke through the level and even got 100 points of divine power. Although Huo Yuhao didn't know what this divine power was for, it must be good if it was associated with the word God, in the Sea of Spirit. He, Tang San, you don't want your daughter to be kicked by me, do you? Huo Yuhao looked at the consciousness of Tang San, who was only a wisp of soul left, and laughed strangely. Tang San's consciousness asked weakly, what do you know? Do you know everything? Ding. Congratulations to the host for completing option 4. The reward, yellow hair, has been issued to the host. Storage space, Xiantian Baolut True, Soul Skill Secret Combination Skill, Soul Ring Slot X1, Yellow Hair X1. Chapter 14 Huo Yuhao, Brother Bo Rabbit, Brother Bo Rabbit. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Can we communicate well now? Huo Yuhao pocketed Wang Dong's 3,000 gold soul coins. Seeing that Wang Dong remained silent, Huo Yuhao said, I'm telling you, if you don't want to live here, just go back to your golden nest as soon as possible. Don't get in my way here. What's your name? Wang Dong asked after coming back to his senses. Huo Yuhao. Wang Dong clenched his fists. I remember this name. One day, I, Wang Dong, will defeat you with my own hands. Oh. Huo Yuhao ignored him and turned around and walked towards the dormitory without looking back. If Tang San didn't succeed in the invasion, he probably wouldn't have the spirit fusion skill, so Wang Dong is no longer available, but that's not necessarily the case. Maybe the selector will get winded again and options will pop up from him. Huo Yuhao checked his dashboard. Name, Huo Yuhao. Age, 11 years old. Martial spirit, spirit eyes, mutation, original martial spirit. Soul power level, level 19, innate soul power level 5. Soul ring, the first soul ring, million years. Current power is 1,500 years. The first soul ring soul skill. 4. 1 soul impact, 2 mental interference, 3 mental detection, 4 mental sharing. Skill, spirit eye. Illusion, soul art, Jinshuan Tianbula 6-piece set. Field, killing field. The attack power of creatures within the range is reduced by 30%, and the own attack power is increased by 10%. Special effect, every time a soul master is killed, the attack power is increased by 1%. An additional increase bonus is obtained based on the level of the soul master killed. Soul bone, none. Storage space, Xiantian Baolut Zhen, soul skill secret method combination skill, soul ring slot X1, yellow hair X1. Sea of spirits, current spiritual points 300, divine power 100, Electrolux, recovery progress 1%. Tianmeng ice silkworm, 10 groups of origins, the first group has absorbed 2%. It turns out that I am already so strong. Huo Yuhao sighed. When he first came to this world, he was still a weakling. A year ago, I only had some ability to protect myself. In just a few days, his strength has skyrocketed, and he can already compete with level 30 soul masters. Level 30 is a threshold in Douluo. It's the first threshold. In other words, Huo Yuhao has truly entered the path of soul master cultivation at this time. Enter the dormitory. Then he looked back at Wang Dong who was following him. Huo Yuhao said, Brother Bodu, go buy some cleaning tools. When Wang Dong heard this title, he immediately glared at Huo Yuhao. Wang Dong said angrily, I have a name, my name is Wang Dong, what the hell is Brother Bodu? I'm sorry, I didn't remember it, so I just remembered that the lion fights the rabbit. Huo Yuhao smiled sheepishly. Wang Dong laughed angrily at Huo Yuhao and didn't know what to say for a moment. Okay, let's go buy some cleaning tools and stop the ink stains. Just tell me how much you want to buy it for. Hearing Huo Yuhao's words, Wang Dong frowned and was very unhappy. Why do you order me? Then you can sleep on a dusty bed. Huo Yuhao said nonchalantly. You. Wang Dong couldn't tell that Huo Yuhao was threatening him. What, you're not convinced? Huo Yuhao raised his eyebrows and looked at Wang Dong. Unless you hit me, just do as I say. Huo Yuhao knew that it was basically useless to communicate with Wang Dong now, only beating until he is convinced will be of use. Okay, I'll buy it, okay. Wang Dong looked at the dust on his bedboard, and recalled the way Huo Yuhao did it without hesitation just now. He had no choice but to nod his head and go downstairs towards the student supplies store of Shrek Academy. He actually also likes to be clean, but this feeling really made him so unhappy. But he couldn't beat this guy. Boss, give me all the most expensive cleaning tools here. At the door of the supplies store, Wang Dongkai shouted loudly. More than 50 gold soul coins were spent in one go. I bought what I should buy and what I shouldn't buy. the main thing is a waste. After paying the money, put all the things into the storage soul guide. Humph, more than 50 gold soul coins, I feel so sorry for you. Wang Dong smiled proudly when he thought of Huo Yuhao's expression of pain. Back in the dormitory, Wang Dong took out everything at once. 100 gold soul coins, bring me the money. Wang Dong stretched out his hand and asked Huo Yuhao for money. Huo Yuhao, you won't let others lie to you, will you? Wang Dong, who do you look down on? How could I be deceived? Huo Yuhao frowned. The total of these things you have is only more than 50 gold soul coins. You spent 100 gold soul coins. Are you not being cheated? Huo Yuhao looked at Wang Dong and asked, you just had a duel with me and your brain was broken by me, right? Your brain has been damaged. Wang Dong said angrily. Oh, poor child, let me make up for it for you. Take 100 gold soul coins. Huo Yuhao shook his head, sighed, took out 100 gold soul coins, and handed them to Wang Dong. Besides, you should put away these big guys that are no longer needed. If we don't put them away, our dormitory will be full. Besides, go get a basin of water. After saying that, Huo Yuhao handed the basin to Wang Dong. You actually want me to clean for you, Wang Dong said, but he still took the basin honestly and walked towards the public toilet. On the way to get water, he became more and more angry. He remembered what Huo Yuhao said just now, the poor child used it. It's the first time I've been treated like this in my life. All those people in the past were respectful to me. Who dares to touch me? Even his eldest and second fathers didn't beat him. But what about Huo Yuhao? Not only did he kick me hard, but he also humiliated me like this. I don't want your money. Wang Dong took out the 100 gold soul coins that Huo Yuhao had just given him and threw them on the ground. Instantly, the 100 gold soul coins bounced in all directions. Huo Yuhao happened to see this scene. You are so rich. Throw it away directly. Wang Dong ignored him and walked towards the dormitory with the basin full of water. Huo Yuhao glanced at the scattered gold soul coins. He was too lazy to pick them up, they were too scattered. Besides, this was Wang Dong's money. When he returned to the dormitory, Huo Yuhao found Wang Dong sitting on his bed with his head turned to one side. Come to work after you get the water. This dormitory is not mine alone. If you don't come again, don't blame me for letting you do it alone. Wang Dong covered his ears and pretended not to hear. 3. 2. Hearing Huo Yuhao count down, Wang Dong was about to explode. He was a young master of noble birth. How could he clean the house himself? He exploded. Chapter 15 Intelligence Wang Dong. Yellow-haired Huo Yuhao. You are listening at novelfull.audio. I just like cleaning. Wang Dong picked up the rag and started cleaning the dormitory with Huo Yuhao. Soon, the whole dormitory became clean and spotless. There was also a fresh smell. We will take turns to clean the dormitory in the future. Do you have any objection? Huo Yuhao said. Wang Dong turned his head to the side. What can I object to? You know, I like cleaning the most. After a cold snort, he quietly spread the quilt he brought on the bed. Huo Yuhao sat on the bed and checked the soul ring slot and yellow hair in the storage space. Soul ring slot, as the name suggests, is an extra soul ring position. Yellow hair is amazing. Not only can you change Huo Yuhao's hair color, but you can also get a powerful buff. As long as the opposite sex has an admirer other than Huo Yuhao, then the opposite sex will be more likely to like Huo Yuhao. Wow, what an evil ability. Huo Yuhao immediately chose equipment. In just a moment, Huo Yuhao's hair turned yellow, and the 100 points of divine power are even more powerful. As long as Huo Yuhao wants, he can use these 100 points to make anything. Even creating martial spirits is not a problem. It's a pity that these 100 points of divine power cannot be restored after use. Unless Huo Yuhao enters the God realm, or enters a place similar to the God realm, it can be replenished. At least, there are not many places in Douluo continent where divine power can be obtained. He dare not go to Qiankuan Wenqing Valley. Although there is plenty of divine power there, it is Tang San's home court after all. Let's go, let's eat. Don't sleep. Huo Yuhao patted Wang Dong in the quilt. Eat? Okay, let's go. Wang Dong poked his head out, his face full of surprise. Ahem. Wang Dong suddenly remembered the unpleasant thing that just happened. You must abide by the 5 rules I told you before. No, it's 4. I will clean the dormitory. After hearing this, Huo Yuhao was too lazy to continue to pay attention to him, and immediately left after saying a word. Whether you want to eat or not, I'm going to eat first. Seeing that Huo Yuhao didn't stop at all, Wang Dong quickly got up and followed him out. Hey, wait for me. Huo Yuhao soon came to the student supplies store. He bought a small table and a small stool, and bowls and chopsticks for eating. What do you buy this table and stool for? Wang Dong asked, puzzled. Of course it's useful. Do you think I'm like you, stupid enough to buy everything? Huo Yuhao reminded, you should buy one too. No, I won't buy it, this young master doesn't need it. Wang Dong didn't understand why Huo Yuhao wanted to buy a table and stool. Could it be that the Shrek Academy cafeteria didn't even have tables and chairs? So, Wang Dong only bought bowls and chopsticks. Huo Yuhao was too lazy to persuade him, and didn't say much, but just quietly bought another small stool. Then the two went to the cafeteria. Each grade has a separate cafeteria. Just behind the dormitory, there was a sign hanging at the entrance of the cafeteria. No food is allowed to be taken out of the cafeteria. Wang Dong thought it was nothing. But when he entered the cafeteria, he was dumbfounded. He really didn't expect it. The cafeteria of Shrek Academy didn't even have tables and chairs. No wonder Huo Yuhao had to buy tables and stools by himself, so he knew it a long time ago. He regretted that he had just gone against Huo Yuhao. The cafeteria was very empty, with only a sink and a sink for washing dishes, and a window for buying food. Each window had a price marked. Different dishes have different prices. Huo Yuhao took out a small table and 2 small stools. After putting them away, he went to the most expensive window to get a meal. Wang Dong did the same. The two of them sat on a small bench. Although it was a bit crowded, it was much better than those who were standing around to eat. Because school had not started yet, there were not many people in the cafeteria. Huo Yuhao and Wang Dong's actions immediately attracted the attention of the people around them. Why didn't I think of it before? Yes, although there are no tables and chairs in the college cafeteria, it doesn't say that you can't bring them. Everyone woke up, but most of them had already got their meals, and the food in the cafeteria was not allowed to be taken out, so this time they could only eat standing up. Soon, Huo Yuhao finished eating, washed the dishes and chopsticks, and said, remember to bring back the small table and stool. After that, Huo Yuhao turned and left. Wait for me, I haven't finished eating yet. Wang Dong immediately reached out and pulled Huo Yuhao. Huo Yuhao looked at Wang Dong in confusion. What are you doing? Wang Dong didn't say anything and sped up his eating. Okay, you're afraid of embarrassment when eating. Weren't you fearless before? Huo Yuhao understood immediately and was speechless. The past was the past, and now is now. People change. Wang Dong wiped his mouth, cleaned up the dishes, and put the small table and stool into the storage soul guide. Then you change fast enough. How long has it been? Huo Yuhao laughed. Let's not talk about this. Can you tell me what your martial soul is? Wang Dong asked curiously. Huo Yuhao stared at Wang Dong. You want to get information so that you can be the intelligence Wang Dong, right? Intelligence Wang Dong. What does that mean? Wang Dong obviously didn't understand. With intelligence, I won't be defeated by information gaps, that's what it means. Huo Yuhao looked at Wang Dong, trying to see something. Wang Dong was shocked and wiped the sweat from his forehead. Ahahaha, how could it be? How could it be? Am I Wang Dong such a person? I'm just curious about what your martial spirit is. Is that really the case? Huo Yuhao smiled evilly. Of course. Wang Dong nodded. It's boring, I won't tell you. Huo Yuhao pushed open the dormitory door and walked in. Wang Dong was stunned for a while, then reacted and slammed the dormitory door. Before leaving the dormitory, he whispered. TSK. Do you really think this young master wants to know your martial spirit? If you don't want to tell me, then don't tell me, that seeing Wang Dong really leave, Huo Yuhao was a little confused, why didn't you reveal the option? This is unreasonable, that he originally thought that this wave would allow Wang Dong to reveal the option again, but nothing happened. Wang Dong, who left the dormitory, suddenly felt something was wrong. Why did Huo Yuhao's hair turn yellow? What's going on? Could this be his martial spirit, that Wang Dong felt like he had discovered the truth? No wonder I couldn't see his spirit ring when he summoned his martial spirit. It turned out to be a hair martial spirit. His martial spirit should have two states, one is blue hair and the other is yellow hair. The more he talked, the more Wang Dong felt that he was right. Haha, Huo Yuhao, maybe I really want to be Wang Dong, the intelligence officer. That as he said that, Wang Dong returned to the door of their dormitory, kicked the door open. Huo Yuhao, I want to fight you, ding. Choose to trigger. Chapter 16 Huo Yuhao, me. Go and defeat Moon. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Wang Dong seems to have guessed your martial spirit and feels that he is good again. He wants to fight you. How will you choose? Option 1, politely refuse, you are a civilized person. You don't fight with others. You refuse to fight. Completion reward, butterfly 1000 your soul ring x1, Option 2, accept the challenge, since he thinks he can beat you, fight him and defeat him with strength. Completion reward, hammer 2000 your soul ring x1, Option 3, there is already a way to die, Wang Dong has troubled you again and again, and there is already a way to die. Completion reward, true Xiantian Gong strengthening. Option 4, Wang Dong, you don't want to, threaten him with his real gender and you don't want others to know, right? Completion reward, yellow hair domain. Huo Yuhao looked at the reward yellow hair domain and fell into deep thought, first it was yellow hair, then ghost fire, and now there is a yellow hair domain, but this is not a problem, after all, this option is the kind that cannot be completed, just a real gender, it's not that easy to threaten Wang Dong, true Xiantian Gong enhanced. There's already a way to die. The remaining 2 soul rings. No, I refuse your challenge. Besides, I'm a civilized person, fighting and killing is not suitable for me. Huo Yuhao shook his head and refused. Wang Dong, no, you are a civilized person. You didn't hesitate when you were a civilized person. And fighting and killing is not suitable. I saw that you beat me very smoothly. There was no sense of unfamiliarity at all. Ding! Congratulations to the host for completing option 1, the reward, butterfly 1000 your soul ring x1, has been issued to the host. Storage space, Xiantian Baolu's true, soul skill secret, combination skill, soul ring slot x1, blue hair x1, butterfly 1000 your soul ring x1. I am really a civilized person, believe me. Huo Yuhao said seriously. I'd rather believe in a pig climbing a tree than in you. There's no point in talking any more. Hurry up, don't break the dormitory. As he said that, Wang Dong walked downstairs. Well, since you insist on a duel, I can't refuse, right? Huo Yuhao followed him down with a smile, what a free reward. A 2000 year hammer spirit ring. 2 spirit rings will definitely allow him to reach level 20. The 2 stood on each side. Young people are so energetic. The dormitory manager opened his eyes again. No need to hold back, I know you've wanted to beat me up for a long time. Huo Yuhao raised his hand, and a circle of white spirit rings slowly rose. Spirit detection. Start. It seems you still have some self-knowledge. Wang Dong was full of fighting spirit, obviously wanting to avenge the previous kicks. A pair of dazzling blue butterfly wings spread out behind Wang Dong. Blue and purple kept alternating on his body, light balls lit up on the butterfly wings, forming a V-shaped shape. Goddess of Light Butterfly. Possessed. He wanted to make a harsh remark and use one less soul skill, but after thinking about it, he felt that it was not appropriate. Huo Yuhao's fighting power was simply amazing. If he really used one less soul skill, wouldn't he be beaten into a fool? 2 soul rings rose from the bottom of his feet. Yellow. Purple. Seeing that Wang Dong was ready, Huo Yuhao immediately used the killing field. Huo Yuhao's attack power increased by 10%. True Ghost Shadow was also used at this time. Wang Dong also rushed over at this time and entered the range of Huo Yuhao's killing field. Attack power reduced by 30%. Fortunately, he was well prepared this time and was not as panicked as before. The first soul skill. Wing Guillotine. A sharp golden edge appeared on the edge of the butterfly wing. Seeing this, Huo Yuhao's hands instantly turned into jade. True mysterious jade hands. Gently pinched the butterfly wing and threw Wang Dong out. Wang Dong immediately stabilized his body, and the second soul ring lit up at the same time. Light of the Butterfly God. The golden light pattern of the butterfly wings instantly ejected small balls of light. It instantly locked onto Huo Yuhao. Huo Yuhao frowned. The distance between the two was closer than before. Of course, it was no problem for him to dodge most of them by relying on the True Ghost Shadow, but it was a bit unrealistic to dodge all of them. It was really hurt that the soul shock could not be used. Huo Yuhao's proud mental suppression was gone. His combat power was instantly reduced. The main thing was that he didn't know whether using the soul shock on Wang Dong would lead to something more dangerous. What if the soul formula couldn't absorb it? That would be the end of it. He could only use that move. Huo Yuhao kept retreating, and at the same time used the true control crane to capture the small light ball between his hands. After absorbing about half of the small light balls, Huo Yuhao frantically operated the soul formula. The small light balls were condensed into a circle of soul rings. Purple and white. He threw it towards Wang Dong without any hesitation. The small light ball collided with the soul ring. An astonishing power exploded. Boom! Ahem! Although Huo Yuhao had injected as little soul power as possible, the power was still greater than he imagined. Fortunately, the two were far away from the center of the explosion, so they did not hurt their flesh and blood. If they could use soul impact, Wang Dong would have lost long ago. There was no chance for Huo Yuhao to use this move. This move was created by Huo Yuhao based on the characteristics of the soul formula. It can fuse different soul powers into an extremely unstable soul ring. He had just used the true control crane to capture the dragon to absorb Wang Dong's soul power to prepare for this move. It's just that I didn't go all out because I had too many concerns. This is also where his confidence lies. Oh, I lost again. Wang Dong sighed. How could he not see that Huo Yuhao was showing mercy? What if Huo Yuhao didn't throw the soul ring towards the light ball, but used his weird steps to avoid it, then throw the soul ring at him, and at the same time use the ability to suck him in to hit him and the soul ring? In this wave of events, Wang Dong can be said to be either dead or disabled. Not to mention that Huo Yuhao hadn't used the weird and unpredictable mental attack before. It can be said that if the fight continues, he will definitely lose. I'm curious, what exactly is your martial spirit? You've seen my martial spirit before, can you tell me about it? My martial soul. Huo Yuhao smiled. It doesn't hurt to tell you, Ling Mu, the original martial soul. Byte. Congratulations to the host for completing option 2. The reward, Hammer Type 2000 Year Soul Ring X1, has been issued to the host. Byte. Choose to trigger. The dormitory supervisor, Moon, watched your battle and learned about your martial spirit. He thought you were a very good candidate and wanted to train you to be the next pavilion master of Poseidon. How will you do it? Choose. Option 1, pretend not to know, choose to ignore it and leave this place. Completion reward, Gold Soul Coin X100. Option 2, become a disciple immediately. He is the dormitory manager of Shrek Academy. Shrek Academy's supreme combat power. Become a disciple of Moon immediately. Completion reward, Holy Dragon Pill X1. Option 3, defect to Shrek, you are actually being targeted by Mun. This is too dangerous, run away immediately. Completion reward, Divine Blessing X1, Option 4, Lao Deng, are you worthy? Isn't a mere dormitory manager qualified to train me? He dares to have such unnatural thoughts and must be punished. As the dormitory master of Shrek Academy, he should be very rich. Defeat him and get the gold soul coins from him. Completion reward, Gold Soul Coin X1000, 0000. Huo Yuhao's eyes darkened, huh? To defeat Moon. Grateful. Reward from book friend 20230326593_CE. Chapter 17 Yu Hao wanders for half his life. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Oh, let me go, 1 million gold soul coins reward. Even if you can't get it, but other options can be accomplished, it's like the Holy Dragon Pill, it's super awesome at first glance. The Divine Blessing who defected from Shrek also looks quite powerful, however, Munda had planned to train him to become the master of Poseidon Pavilion, so running away would be a huge loss. After thinking about it, Huo Yuhao made a decision. He quickly returned to the dormitory. Wang Dong followed him with a puzzled look. Congratulations to the host for completing option 1. The reward, Gold Soul Coin X100, has been issued to the host. As soon as Wang Dong arrived at the door of the dormitory, he saw Huo Yuhao walking downstairs again. Wang Dong didn't understand what Huo Yuhao was doing, and what Huo Yuhao said next shocked Wang Dong for 100 years. Moon, the dormitory manager, was also shocked for 100 years. Huo Yuhao knelt down on one knee, cupped his hands and said, Yu Hao has been wandering for half his life, and he only regrets that he has never met his master. If you don't give up, Hao is willing to be your adoptive father. Wang Dong. Moon. Both of them were shocked at the same time. No matter Wang Dong or Muan, no one expected Huo Yuhao to say these words. Ahem, I'm sorry, that just made sense. Huo Yuhao coughed twice in embarrassment. He said again, Yu Hao has been wandering for half his life, and he only regrets that he has never met his master. If you don't give up, Hao is willing to worship you as his teacher. You want me to be your teacher? Mun said somewhat unexpectedly. I'm just a dormitory manager. You can't learn anything from me as your teacher. Huo Yuhao shook his head. Don't worry about these details, just say whether you want to accept it or not, right? Moon said with a smile, since you insist on doing this, I will accept you as my disciple. Congratulations to the host for completing option 2. The reward, Holy Dragon Pill X1, has been issued to the host. Storage space, Xiantian Baolu Zhen, Soul Skill Secret Technique Combined Skill, Soul Ring Slot X1, Blue Hair X1, Butterfly 1000 Year Soul Ring X1, Hammer 2000 Year Soul Ring X1, Holy Dragon Pill X1. Okay, Lao Deng, it's none of your business. Let's go and play. Huo Yuhao waved his hand and walked towards the dormitory. Moon. Wang Dong. What's going on? Didn't you just become a disciple? How long did it take for your face to change? It makes sense for Huo Yuhao to do this. Not only will it make it easier to continue doing this kind of thing in the future, but it will also make everyone think he is a joke. Originally, Huo Yuhao wanted to do both the third and fourth options, but he didn't know what the criteria for running away were. If you have to go to the Sun and Moon Empire or other empires and join them, it will explode. Now he is being noticed by Moon. It would be dangerous if he really wanted to run to another empire. As for the fourth one, this is a shame. Even if Muan lowers his level to the same level, Huo Yuhao cannot defeat him. And he also wants to explode gold soul coins from him. How can he do this? So Huo Yuhao gave up decisively. Inside the dormitory, Huo Yuhao was the only one left at this time. Wang Dong did not come back and must have gone outside. Huo Yuhao took out the butterfly 1000-year soul ring. Sure enough, it was the 1000-year soul ring of Dai, the goddess of light. The hammer type 2000-year soul ring is the clear sky hammer. However, Huo Yuhao was not in a hurry to absorb it, but examined the holy dragon pill. This is the holy dragon pill revealed by apprentice Muan. Huo Yuhao estimated that the effect should be the same as that of dragon pill. However, Huo Yuhao's holy dragon pill will definitely not have the disadvantages of the dragon pill in Moon's body. The main reason why Mun has been unable to straighten his back is because there is a violent energy hidden in the dragon pill he absorbed back then. Of course, risks and opportunities coexist. Mun also relied on this dragon pill to break through to level 99. Become the ultimate Douluo. I see. Huo Yuhao laughed when he learned about the function of the holy dragon pill. This holy dragon pill is much stronger than the dragon pill. Not only can it improve Huo Yuhao's qualifications, but it also contains a large amount of impurity-free soul power. It can also give Huo Yuhao the aura of the holy dragon. Absolute suppression of dragon attribute soul masters. And this holy dragon pill. It can also become Huo Yuhao's soul core. During this period, the soul core is extremely important. It plays a vital role in breaking through the bottleneck of title Douluo. Wake up, wake up. Huo Yuhao shook the Tianmeng ice silkworm in the sea of spirits. If he wants to absorb this holy dragon pill, he must have Tianmeng ice silkworm present. Otherwise, if something unexpected happens, it will explode. What's wrong? Tianmeng Bingcan asked as he opened his eyes in a daze. Don't worry, just protect me from being stretched. Huo Yuhao did not explain. No matter how I explained it, Tianmeng Bingsi couldn't understand it. Oh. Tianmeng Iceworm is already used to this. Huo Yuhao can always come up with something weird. It even felt that Huo Yuhao was the one who led Fei. This also makes it more convinced that Huo Yuhao can reach that realm. This is dragon pill. Seeing Huo Yuhao take out the holy dragon pill that exuded a holy aura, Tianmeng Bingsi was so surprised that he couldn't even speak clearly. This holy dragon pill is completely different from what Huo Yuhao took out before. As far as it knows, the dragon pill is condensed from the essence of the ancient dragon after its death. And the ancient dragons have long been extinct. Where did Huo Yuhao get such a thing? Could it be that Huo Yuhao had some other adventures before he met it? This is not right. Huo Yuhao was only level 10 at that time. How could he take the holy dragon pill away safely? The energy fluctuations leaked by the dragon pill alone could shock Huo Yuhao to death, right? Could there be some peerless master behind Huo Yuhao? The more Tianmeng Bingcan thought about it, the more he felt that the person behind Huo Yuhao was unfathomable. It was so powerful that even it could not detect Huo Yuhao's memory. It could even cover up the aura of this holy dragon pill without leaking a trace. This is the holy dragon pill. It can't even emit a trace of aura. How strong must it be? Tianmeng Bingcan only felt that the journey to the far north was stable. Yu Hao, let's get started. I'm ready. Hearing the voice of Tianmeng Ice Silkworm, Huo Yuhao did not hesitate and immediately began to absorb the holy dragon pill. The true mysterious heavenly art and soul art were running wildly. A steady stream of energy entered Huo Yuhao's body. Breakthrough. Level 20. Huo Yuhao immediately equipped a soul ring slot, and the upper limit of the level increased from level 20 to level 30. Of course, Huo Yuhao could also absorb without equipping a soul ring slot. It's just that Huo Yuhao might be blown up. Huo Yuhao didn't dare to gamble. Of course, he didn't need to gamble. Soon, Huo Yuhao broke through again. Level 21. Breakthrough. Level 22. Breakthrough. Level 23. Breakthrough. Level 24. Breakthrough. Level 25. 5 levels in a row. Huo Yuhao's innate soul power finally recovered to level 10 at this moment. Chapter 18 Huo Yuhao is expelled. You are listening at MaleProtagonist. But this is the holy dragon pill. How could it stop at level 25? Breakthrough. Level 26. Breakthrough. Level 27. Breakthrough. Level 28. It was not until halfway through level 28 that the holy dragon pill began to fuse with Huo Yuhao. In just a quarter of an hour, Huo Yuhao had his first soul core. Huo Yuhao's mental power also increased from the original 300 points to a full 600 points. It doubled. Even if he couldn't use soul shock on Wang Dong now, he could definitely crush Wang Dong. Instead of being as embarrassed as before, he even used his trump card. The power of the first soul skill was also increased to a full 3,000 years. Huo Yuhao's soul power recovery speed also reached a terrifying level. At least he didn't need to save soul power anymore. The speed of cultivation increased by more than double. It can be said that he is now unmatched in his level. Even among the soul masters, few can be stronger than him. It's over. I'm going to sleep. Tianmeng Ice Silkworm stretched. Just as he was about to go to sleep, he heard Huo Yuhao's words. Don't worry, there are more. Then it saw that Huo Yuhao took out 2 soul rings, 2 circles of purple, 1 circle for 1,000 years, and 1 circle for 2,000 years. How do you still have them? Tianmeng Ice Silkworm felt his scalp tingling. It's only been a few days. Levels are breaking through. Don't worry, I said I'll take you flying, do you believe it this time? Huo Yuhao said with a smile. I believe it, I can't help but believe it. Tianmeng Ice Silkworm nodded repeatedly. In less than a month, it soared from level 11 to level 28. This speed can be said to crush everyone in the Soul Master world. It's even faster than the cultivation speed of evil Soul Masters. Immediately, Huo Yuhao ran the Soul Formula and absorbed the 2 Soul Rings at the same time. Breakthrough. Level 29. When the soul power in the Soul Ring was almost absorbed, it finally broke through. Level 30. The first group of Tianmeng Ice Silkworm's origin was also absorbed by 5%. The mental power also reached a terrifying 900 points. It is a bit stronger than the average Soul King. Brother Tianmeng, I think we can get the second martial soul. I am already level 30. It's okay, but you just joined this Shrek Academy not long ago. Isn't it too early to leave now? Tianmeng Ice Silkworm said. It's okay, it's not a big problem. Let's strengthen our strength first. At most, I will be expelled. With that, Huo Yuhao walked downstairs. Teacher, please ask for a long vacation for me. I have something to do. Huo Yuhao said. I have something to do, teacher, and I don't have anything to do, right, Lao Deng? Moon was so angry that he laughed. Huo Yuhao said seriously, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I respect teachers and respect the law, when have I ever done this? Then it was definitely not me. Well, that's all, I'm leaving now. Bye. Huo Yuhao turned around and waved, walking towards the school gate. Young people are so energetic. Moon sighed. At night, Wang Dong returned to the dormitory, but did not find Huo Yuhao. Where is Huo Yuhao? After searching for a while and finding no trace, Wang Dong gave up. Originally, Wang Dong thought Huo Yuhao had just gone out for something, but he didn't expect that Huo Yuhao had not come back for several days. At this time, Shrek Academy's enrollment work for this year has come to an end. The freshman dormitory has also become lively, but Wang Dong feels that something is missing. Maybe Huo Yuhao is not here. Wang Dong himself is not sure. Oh, it's time to go to the classroom. Looking at the time, Wang Dong left the dormitory and walked towards the teaching building. He has recently heard a lot of rumors that the head teacher of the freshman class is a lunatic. Crazy, it's not a good word to hear it. Wang Dong felt that there was no need to provoke such a person. The door of the white teaching building for freshmen opened. Freshmen wearing the white Shrek Academy uniforms of the first grade entered one after another. Entering this classroom, Wang Dong picked a seat at random and sat down, and he was soon surrounded by girls, leaving him alone in the middle. Just at this time, the class bell rang. But the classroom was still very noisy and did not quiet down, and at the podium in the classroom, an old woman appeared at some point. She had white hair and wore a white robe, but she had a pair of eyes that did not look like this age. The old woman looked older, but the joystick was very straight. The noisy classroom also quieted down at this moment. Seeing the teacher on the stage, everyone's eyes shifted to the old woman on the podium. The old woman just glanced at the students present calmly, and suddenly, they felt an invisible pressure in their hearts. My name is Zhou Yi, and I'm the head teacher of the freshman class. In the next year, I don't know how many people will be left. But all the idiots in the class I lead won't stay. Because I only train monsters. Not garbage. Zhou Yi's voice was extremely unpleasant, and her words were even more unpleasant. Who among those present who could come to Shrek Academy was not gifted? After hearing Zhou Yi's outrageous remarks, many students immediately showed displeasure on their faces. They are all carefully selected from various countries on the mainland. They are all the best of the best. But when it came to Zhou Yi's mouth, he turned into garbage, idiot. Wang Dong was very calm. He had heard about it a long time ago. Now it seems that he is worthy of the name of madman. Then let me announce business first. Huo Yuhao is fired. Wang Dong. All students. Zhou Yi's words shocked the students present. This first class has only started for less than 3 minutes. Is this firing? What on earth did he commit? Zhou Yi said slowly, I guess you want to know what he committed. He didn't commit any crime. Because I am the head teacher, I have the right to expel anyone. Just when the whole class was silent, Wang Dong stood up and said, he didn't commit any crime. Why do you expel him if he didn't commit any crime? Although Huo Yuhao beat him several times, as the saying goes, no acquaintance can be achieved without beating him, so he found Huo Yuhao quite interesting. Now that Huo Yuhao was expelled without committing any crime, he would definitely not be able to bear it. Don't accept it. Hold it in if you don't accept it. As he spoke, 6 soul rings rose from Zhou Yi's feet. Yellow. Yellow. Purple. Purple. Black. Black. The 6-ring soul emperor's momentum exploded instantly. The students present immediately felt like they couldn't breathe. None of them expected that the teacher teaching the freshman class would actually be a soul emperor. It is no exaggeration to say that Zhou Yi alone can easily take care of the 99 students in front of him. You are a collective. Now that he has made a mistake, you will all be punished together. Everyone, go downstairs and run around Shrek Square. Run 100 laps. Can't finish running. Expelled. Chapter 19 Arriving at the outermost edge of the continent. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Outskirts of the far north. I'm finally going home. Tianmeng Bingxi said with some emotion. Yes, I'm finally going home. Huo Yuhao followed suit. Arrived at the outermost edge of the continent. The far north. So beautiful. Far north. Look at the snow-capped mountains in the distance. Brother Tianmeng. Tianmeng Bingcan interrupted. Stop, 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 go back to your stupid home. This is the far north. Tianmeng. Shut up. Don't mess with me when I'm talking. Tianmeng Iceworm. Don't ruin my good deeds. Tianmeng, let's go. With that said, Huo Yuhao walked into the far north. Bite. Congratulations to the host for completing option 3. The reward, Divine Blessing X1, has been issued to the host. Storage space, Xiantian Baolup True, Soul Technique Secret Technique Combined Skill, Blue Hair X1, Divine Blessing X1, Huo Yuhao. Does this count as my defection? Okay, it seems that this trip to the far north is really stable. Huo Yuhao laughed so hard that he couldn't even close his mouth. Yu Hao, wear my remains on your body, otherwise you may be frozen into an ice sculpture when you enter the core area of the far north. Tianmeng Iceworm said seriously. You look down on me too much, brother Tianmeng. Is it cold? Huo Yuhao said, if he were Huo Yuhao from the original novel and didn't wear the remains of Tianmeng Ice Silkworm, he would indeed be so cold that he would lose consciousness, but he is not. And he also has the protection of the Holy Dragon Soul Core. I don't know what cold means at all. Go, go, go. Huo Yuhao stepped on his skis and headed in the direction guided by Tianmeng Iceworm. As long as you can succeed, your talent in martial arts will be enough to suppress the geniuses of this world. Tianmeng Bingxi said confidently. Actually, my current talent is enough. Huo Yuhao said slowly, Tianmeng Iceworm. Tear me down, right? Tianmeng Bingxi said, then change it. As long as it succeeds, you will have the ultimate attributes. The ultimate attribute is actually useless, and it will also affect my practice speed. I am currently at level 30, and my ultimate attribute will slow down my practice speed after reaching level 30. As Huo Yuhao spoke, he felt something was wrong. Absorbing the Ice Emperor seems to be of no use. Not to mention affecting the speed of cultivation, the combat power cannot be improved much, but after thinking about it, it seems that there is no other ice attribute soul beast stronger than Ice Emperor. Snow Emperor can be purchased later for gold soul coins. There are only 3 heavenly kings in the far north, a Snow Emperor, an Ice Emperor, and a Titan Snow Demon King. Who else could I choose instead of Ice Emperor? Okay, don't worry about these details, just hold on tight. Also, you have to listen completely, otherwise we two brothers will probably tell you here. Tianmeng Bingxi said seriously. Huo Yuhao smiled evilly and said, are you afraid that the Ice Jade Emperor Scorpion, one of the 3 kings of the far north, will come to your door? Tianmeng Bingcan said righteously, what words? What words? It's just that I almost ate my brother. How can this be considered a holiday? Huo Yuhao asked curiously, what is that? Consider it a reward. Tianmeng Bingxi's face turned slightly red. Huo Yuhao. I'm speechless. Who knows? My family is in love. Although he was speechless, Huo Yuhao still accelerated his progress. Be careful, the Titan Snow Demon appears ahead. Hide quickly. Not long after Huo Yuhao set off, the voice of Tianmeng Iceworm rang out. Huo Yuhao quickly dug a hole and hid in it. Fortunately, Tianmeng Iceworm's mental power covered them up, and they waited until the Titan Snow Demon King left without any danger. We are a bit unlucky. We met the Titan Snow Demon King just after we set off. Fortunately, I discovered it in time, otherwise we would have ended up here. Tianmeng Bingxi said softly. What are you afraid of? Aren't you kicking Mr. Xiong and punching D. Tian? Huo Yuhao asked cheerfully. That's all in the past tense. Besides, haven't I become your wisdom soul ring now? Without his true body, how can he defeat the Titan Snow Demon King of the 3 kings of the far north? Tianmeng Bingxi explained. Yes, brother Tianmeng is the most powerful. Huo Yuhao said perfunctorily. However, Huo Yuhao really didn't expect that he had come so far in advance and still met the Titan Snow Demon King. Okay, let's go quickly, it's not a good place to stay for a long time. After a while, Huo Yuhao entered the core circle of the far north. After completing some preparations, Tianmeng Bingxian said seriously, Yu Hao, I will send out my own aura soon to attract the Ice Emperor, one of the 3 kings of the far north. During this process, you must not act rashly. At the same time, Tianmeng Iceworm took out the remains from Huo Yuhao's body. This is what is used to trap the Ice Emperor. No problem, I'll tell you everything if something goes wrong, go ahead. Give it a try. Huo Yuhao nodded and said to Tianmeng Iceworm. Okay, no problem. Tianmeng Bingxi said, about to release his breath. No, will you tell me the truth? But he stopped again. He suddenly felt that something was wrong with what Huo Yuhao said. You, a 30-level half-step soul master, can you tell me the truth? Although I have become a wise soul ring, my mental power is still there. Tianmeng Bingcan thought of Huo Yuhao's background, adding Huo Yuhao's words, everything seemed to make sense. Yeah, is there a problem? Does brother Tianmeng think I can't handle it? Huo Yuhao smiled confidently. No problem, I believe you. Tianmeng Ice Silkworm said, and immediately spread his breath. A huge spiritual power instantly surged out of Huo Yuhao's spiritual sea. That was the spiritual power of Tianmeng Ice Silkworm's origin. With the 9 groups of origins being drawn out from Huo Yuhao's spiritual sea, the only connection between Huo Yuhao and Tianmeng Ice Silkworm was this group of origins. Even though Huo Yuhao's spiritual power was as high as 900 points at this moment, he felt dizzy, he almost fainted on the ground. According to the calculation that one group of Tianmeng Ice Silkworm's origin has 100,000 points of spiritual power, this time Tianmeng Ice Silkworm directly drew away a full 900,000 points of spiritual power. Even the spiritual power of a tidal Douluo is only 100,000 points. If Tianmeng Ice Silkworm knew one skill at the beginning, even if it was just one, it would have killed all the enemies long ago. How could he be captured by Tian and his group of beasts and used as a power bank? Fortunately, Huo Yuhao's recovery ability has almost reached the level of abnormality at this moment, and he recovered in a short while. Now, he just needs to wait for the Ice Emperor to be attracted by the breath emitted by the Tianmeng Ice Silkworm. Huo Yuhao's white soul ring rose from the bottom of his feet, it gradually changed from white to bright gold. The breath of the Tianmeng Ice Silkworm also suddenly turned into an extremely terrifying existence. The 9 groups of origin also condensed into a golden version of Huo Yuhao at this moment. Ice Emperor. I'm back. I, the Tianmeng Ice Silkworm, have been practicing for 1,000,000 years and come to seek revenge on you. Come and face me. Chapter 20 Trapped Ice Emperor. You are listening at novelfull.audio. The sky gradually darkened, and it seemed particularly depressing. Tianmeng Ice Silkworm was not in a hurry after shouting, and just waited quietly. After all, Huo Yuhao was there to back it up, so it was not panicking at all. Of course, he did not forget to cover the ice house where Huo Yuhao was with his mental power. As Huo Yuhao's breath disappeared, the light on Tianmeng Ice Silkworm became brighter. The breath it just simulated was the head of the 3 kings of the extreme north. Snow Emperor. Not only can it drive away other soul beasts, but it can also attract the attention of the Ice Emperor. Of course, Tianmeng Ice Silkworm naturally avoided the area where the Snow Emperor was. It is not stupid enough to this extent, its remains can trap at most one person. If the Snow Emperor comes, it will be finished. And as far as it knows, the Ice Emperor and the Snow Emperor are good friends. If the Snow Emperor really comes, it is afraid that the people behind Huo Yuhao will not be able to hold him back. This is the extreme north. Fighting in this environment, the combat effectiveness of the Snow Emperor and the Ice Emperor will be improved by at least 1 level. 1 upgrades a level in nearly 400,000 years. 1 upgrades a level in nearly 700,000 years. And if the attribute is not ice, the combat power will decrease. What a fight! Tianmeng Ice Silkworm feels that even if the extreme Douluo takes action, it can only defeat him at most, and it is impossible to kill him directly. If they really want to fight to the death, the result may be that the Ice and Snow Emperors will self-destruct and perish together with the extreme Douluo. Huo Yuhao also sat on the bench calmly, waiting quietly. With the help of Tianmeng Ice Silkworm's mental power, he can clearly sense that thousands of soul beasts are scared and fleeing. It may not be possible to fight Tianmeng Ice Silkworm, but its mental power is the best in the continent. Those low-level soul beasts cannot sense that the breath of the Snow Emperor is fake. Even the 100,000-year-old soul beasts can't tell it. Strange, it's been so long, why hasn't he come yet? Tianmeng Ice Silkworm was a little confused. Logically speaking, the Ice Emperor should have come by now. It uses its mental power to cover a full third of the core circle of the far north. Even if the Ice Emperor is not in his territory, he should be able to sense it. What's more, what Tianmeng Ice Silkworm just said was so arrogant. There is no way that the Ice Emperor will not recognize it. As long as he recognizes it, the Ice Emperor will definitely come. It firmly believes. No beast can refuse the huge tonic of Tianmeng Ice Silkworm. Not to mention that the Ice Emperor is not far from the 4th heavenly tribulation. And it is almost impossible for the Ice Emperor to survive this heavenly tribulation. Because its origin was damaged when it broke through 300,000 years. So it is extremely confident that the Ice Emperor will come. Only by absorbing the Tianmeng Ice Silkworm, the Ice Emperor has a chance to survive this heavenly tribulation and achieve 400,000 years. It has no choice. Even if it is a trap, it must step on it. Here it comes. Tianmeng Ice Silkworm's mouth corners slightly raised, it has already felt the breath of the Ice Emperor. In the dark sky, a green light spread. In just a moment, the sky completely turned into green. The oppressive breath in the sky disappeared instantly. Tianmeng, you dare to come back and seek death, but I have to praise you, you are worthy of being the most surviving person in our far north, and you are not dead yet. Ice Emperor is very cautious, and the sound comes from all directions, and it is impossible to judge the position of Ice Emperor by the sound. Of course, there is also a test. When the sound appears, the terrifying sound wave attack attacks Tianmeng Ice Silkworm. The snow on the ground was instantly blown up several meters high. Tianmeng Ice Silkworm's mental power is not a decoration, and the area within 100 meters around its body is still intact. Ice Emperor, you are not dead, how can I, the most long-lived person in the far north, die? Do you remember what I said back then? Tianmeng Ice Silkworm was about to continue speaking, but was interrupted by Ice Emperor. Shut up, that the emerald green sky also turned dark green at this moment. The range of Tianmeng Ice Silkworm's mental power protection shrank instantly. Only 10 meters left. But this is mental power after all, which is Tianmeng Ice Silkworm's strength. Don't worry, why are you so anxious? We haven't seen each other for so long, and you are so impatient to kill me. Do you know why I came back now? Because you only have 100 years left to live. And you have damaged your origin, and it is impossible for you to survive this catastrophe. So, I came back. Just to let you continue to live, Ice Emperor said gently, no need to be so troublesome, come, let me eat you. In this way, I will be sure to survive this catastrophe. This is also considered to let me survive. I will remember you forever. Tianmeng Ice Silkworm broke the defense, what kind of perverted logic is this? Forget it, let's not talk about this. After so many years of not seeing each other, are you sure you don't want to come to see me? As he said, Tianmeng Ice Silkworm looked around nervously. Since you've personally delivered yourself to my door as food for me to eat, how could I not agree to you? Wait for me, I'll be here in a quarter of an hour, and you'll be able to feel my love, let me devour you slowly, bite by bite. TSK, I'm tired of hearing it. By the way, was that joke true? Are you really in love with the Snow Emperor? Tianmeng Ice Silkworm asked curiously. Tianmeng Ice Silkworm. You're looking for death. I'll definitely kill you in the most cruel way, that the Ice Emperor's defense was broken, and his voice was full of anger. The dark green sky became deep. He took the bait. The Tianmeng Ice Silkworm smiled slightly, just to irritate the Ice Emperor. It started. Yeah. Just at this moment, the Ice Emperor appeared. The sky turned green again. Almost instantly, a soul beast appeared opposite Tianmeng Ice Silkworm. The Tianmeng Ice Silkworm said infatuatedly, you are finally here. When the Ice Emperor saw that Tianmeng Ice Silkworm was just a body condensed by spiritual power, he felt a little confused. Tianmeng, what's the point of your trick? Do you think I can't find your body? Ice Emperor said coldly. The Tianmeng Ice Silkworm still said infatuatedly, sure enough, I remembered correctly, your tail has been fused into 5 sections, it seems that your time is coming. You meet me, just for the sake of talking. And then die in my hands? Ice Emperor snorted disdainfully. Of course not, I want you to continue to live. The Tianmeng Ice Silkworm was about to continue, but the Ice Emperor didn't give it this opportunity. The tail directly pierced the body of Tianmeng Ice Silkworm. Although I don't know what conspiracy you have, since you have come to my door, how can I refuse to accept you? I wanted to talk for a while, but it seems that it's not possible. The pierced body of Tianmeng Ice Silkworm rushed towards Bingdi frantically. Even if Bingdi had noticed it, it was still too late. It was just a moment. I felt that he was trapped by the mental power of Tianmeng Ice Silkworm. A terrifying mental power of 90W. It made it extremely difficult to move. Tianmeng Ice Silkworm, are you going to die? You can only trap me for 1 or 2 seconds by doing this. That's enough. Just when Bingdi was about to break it with all his strength, he found that he had lost the ability to move. At this moment, Bingdi finally felt fear. It tried its best but couldn't break it. The Ice Emperor, one of the 3 kings of the far north, was bound like this. Impossible. Impossible. Absolutely impossible. Tianmeng Ice Silkworm, how could a piece of trash like you bind me? Nothing is impossible. I have been waiting for this moment for too long. I will answer you, but not now. We should leave. Tianmeng Ice Silkworm smiled faintly, just when Tianmeng Ice Silkworm was about to leave. Leave? Where do you want to take my Binger?